For more videos, please subscribe Zoology Tutorial. The topic is gland, pituitary gland. Next one is a pituitary gland. So in this pituitary gland location, the pituitary gland, they are locating the bony cavity called sella turcica. The bony cavity region is called sella turcica. The bony cavity region is called as sella turcica. Hypothalamus location. These are present in bony cavity region. In the bony cavity region is called as sella turcica. Next one, this pituitary gland attaching to the hypothalamus. This attachment is called as stalk. The attachment is called as stalk. The pituitary gland attached to the hypothalamus. This attachment is called as stalk. Next one, the pituitary gland contains majorly two lobes. One is the anterior pituitary. Second one is the posterior pituitary. Anterior pituitary and posterior pituitary. The pituitary gland contain two lobes. Pituitary gland contain two lobes. One is the anterior pituitary. Another one is the posterior pituitary. Anterior pituitary and posterior pituitary. So in this anterior pituitary is called adenohypophysis. Anterior pituitary is called as adenohypophysis. The posterior pituitary is called as neurohypophysis. Anterior pituitary is called adenohypophysis. Posterior pituitary is called as neurohypophysis. Next one, the anterior pituitary contain two lobes. One is the pars distalis. Another one is the pars intermedia. Pars distalis, pars intermedia. So in this pars intermedia merged in pars distalis. Pars intermedia merged in the pars distalis. So in this one also called pars nervosa. So the pituitary gland contain majorly two lobes. One is the anterior pituitary, another one is the posterior pituitary. Anterior pituitary is also called adenohypophysis. Posterior pituitary is called as neurohypophysis. Next one, this anterior pituitary divided into two lobes. One is the pars distalis. This one is the pars intermedia. Pars intermedia. Pars distalis, pars intermedia, pars nervosa. Next one, first one is the anterior pituitary or pars distalis. So this anterior pituitary or pars distalis, its secretion of six types of hormones. One is the growth hormone. Second one is the prolactin. Third one is the TSS, thyroid stimulating hormone. Fourth one is the ACTH, adenocorticotropic hormone. Fifth one is the FSH, follicle stimulating hormone. Sixth one is the LH, luteinizing hormone. The anterior pituitary gland releasing the six types of hormones. First one is the growth hormone. First one, growth hormone. First one is the growth hormone. So in this growth hormone, it helps the elongation of the bones, growth of the body. It helps growth of bones. It helps growth of the bones or elongation of the body. Growth of the bones or elongation of the body. Second one is the prolactin. So in this hormone prolactin, these function, hormone prolactin, these are helps into the growth of the mammary glands. Growth of mammary glands. Growth of mammary glands and production of milk. Production of milk. So they are the growth of the mammary glands and production of milk. And third one is the TSH. Thyroid stimulating hormone. Thyroid stimulating hormone. So in this thyroid stimulating hormone, these are the stimulation of thyroid gland. Stimulation of thyroid gland. Stimulation, synthesis and secretion of the thyroid hormones. Stimulation, synthesis and secretion of thyroid hormones. Thyroid hormones. Simply these are the stimulation of thyroid gland. Stimulation of thyroid gland. Next one is the ACTH. Fourth one is the ACTH. Adenocorticotropic hormone. ACTH. Adenocorticotropic hormone. ACTH. Adenocorticotropic hormone. This ACTH hormone stimulation of adrenal gland cortex region. Stimulation of adrenal gland cortex region. Means the adrenal gland contain two regions, outer cortex region and inner medulla region. So this ACTH hormone stimulation only adrenal gland cortex region. So they are secretion of the glucocorticoids. This hormone that helps into the secretion of glucocorticoids. Secretion of glucocorticoids. Secretion of glucocorticoids. They are the ACTH, adenocorticotropic hormone. Next one, FSH and LH. FSH and LH. Fifth one is the FSH, follicle stimulating hormone. Sixth one is the LH, luteinizing hormone, follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. So in this follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, these three hormones, stimulation of the gonads. Stimulation of gonads. Gonads means sex glands. Either males are called testes, females are called as ovaries. Stimulation of the gonads. Next one, growth hormone. Growth hormone. So in this growth hormone, over secretion. Over secretion in children age. Over secretion in children age. It leads to gigantism. It leads to gigantism. Means the babies are tall in size. So that is the over secretion. They causing the gigantism. Next one, less secretion. Less secretion in child. Less secretion in children stage. It leads to pituitary dwarfism. Pituitary dwarfism. Pituitary dwarfism means these are the short structure. So more secretion, so they are the growth, fast growth, tall in structure. Less secretion, these are the short structure. So these are the growth hormone in children stage. Over secretion and less secretion. Growth hormone in adult age. Growth hormone, over secretion. Over secretion in adults. Over secretion in adults. It leads to over secretion in adults. It leads to acromegaly. So growth hormone over secretion in adults, it leads to acromegaly. Means the facial bones are growth. So they are called as acromegaly. So they are the growth hormone. Next gland is the pars intermedia. pars intermedia. Pars intermedia. So in this pars intermedia secretion of the only one hormone, the hormone is called as MSH, melanocyte stimulating hormone. The secretion of the only one hormone, that is called as MSH, melanocyte stimulating hormone, MSH. So in this MSH function, so they are the pigmentation of skin. Pigmentation of skin. So these are the helps into the pigmentation of skin. This melanocyte act on the melanocytes. Melanocyte stimulating hormone act in melanocytes. So it helps into the pigmentation of skin. Next one, posterior pituitary. Posterior pituitary. Next one is the posterior pituitary. So in this posterior pituitary, it is releasing the two types of hormones. One is the oxytocin, another one is the vasopressin. Oxytocin and vasopressin. Oxytocin hormone and vasopressin hormone. These two hormones, oxytocin and vasopressin, these two hormones secreted by the hypothalamus. Very important. Hypothalamus, the secretion of the oxytocin and vasopressin. These are enters into the posterior pituitary through the neurons. So in this pituitary, they are the stored and releasing. There is no provide. There is no production. These two hormones producing the hypothalamus only. So these functions. First one is the oxytocin. First one is the oxytocin. So this oxytocin, they are helps into the contraction of smooth muscles in body. Contraction of smooth muscles in body. Contraction of smooth muscles in body. And also they are helps into the delivery time. So the pregnant woman delivery time, the contraction of smooth muscles. The uterus contains smooth muscles. The contraction of smooth muscles, they are helps for the delivery. And also contraction of the mammary gland muscles, they are helps for the milk secretion. So they are the oxytocin. Second one is the vasopressin. Second one is the vasopressin. These vasopressin hormone, they act on the kidneys. So in this kidneys functioning is the reabsorption of water and electrolytes. Water and electrolytes from the distal tubules. Reabsorption of water and electrolytes from the distal tubules. So they are maintaining the water and electrolyte balance of body. So this hormone is also called as ADH, antidiuretic hormone. The hormone is called as ADH, antidiuretic hormone. They are maintaining the water and electrolyte balance of body. Next one is the deficiency of ADH. Less secretion of ADH. Less secretion of ADH. So less secretion of ADH, that time the more water is lost because of there is no reabsorption of water. More water is lost. The body affecting of the dehydration. The body affecting of dehydration. It causing the diabetes insipidus. It leads to diabetes insipidus. Affecting of the diabetes insipidus. So these are the totally pituitary gland.